What is going on, guys? It is Rigor Mortis. We are back with yet another stock video, and this time I'm going to be talking about one stock that I already talked about once on this channel, and then I'm going to be talking about a brand new stock that was mentioned to me in the comments in one of my previous videos. So the first stock that we're going to talk about is THCB, which is Tuscan Holdings Corp. And we've already talked about this once in my channel. And by the way, I'm going to be playing a little bit of RuneScape in the back for anybody that's interested in that. Don't mind the items in my inventory. I'm gearing up to do a quest here in a little bit. But anyway, to the matter at hand. THCB. What's going on with this company and why am I talking about it literally when I made a video about it not too long ago? What I wanted to warn you guys about is the potential for this company, and we all know that it's a SPAC, and there's potential for this company to actually pass the deadline to where they essentially might go bankrupt. Now, I don't want to scare anybody with this, but I want to tell you guys because I want to keep you guys informed about what's going on in the stock market. So, what happens with SPACs is that they have 2 year deadlines. And if they aren't able to merge with a company in 2 years, two things can happen. They either ask for an extension from their shareholders, or they literally just go bankrupt and have to give everybody their money back. Now, what's going on with THCB and why am I mentioning all of this to you guys? So, their deadline is actually nearly approaching. It's actually on December 7th, and there is no way that they're going to be able to merge with a company between now and then. 0% hope. Even though they already have a company lined up in Microvast, there's no way to get a deal done within that amount of time. So I actually have the SEC proxy statement that they put out just earlier this month. And what they say here, and there's a whole bunch of jargon, of course, but down here, the most important thing is that there is a stockholder or a shareholder meeting coming up on December 3rd. And this was actually brought to my attention by a viewer who mentioned in the comments below, and this is definitely some information that I want to get out to you guys. So what they're proposing here is actually an extension of their deadline from December 7th, 2020 to April 30th, 2021. Now that this would give them ample time to get a merger together and make it so that nobody has to lose any of their money. So I think a few things that we have to look out for coming this coming week. I'm gonna assume, and by the way, this is not financial advice by any means, but we're just gonna have to hope and we're gonna have to see whether or not the extension actually goes through. Because if the extension doesn't go through, I'll tell you guys right now, there's no way a merger is gonna happen with this company and they're gonna have to just give everybody their money back. But I am gonna go with the assumption that the merger is gonna go through. And if it does, and if they do mention something about Microvast and merging with Microvast within this investor presentation, then I think this stock has the potential to really go parabolic, and I think it's going to skyrocket. Like I said before, my price target for something like this would be around 30 to 40 to even $50 in the short term, because Microvast is such a great company. But I just want to keep this in your on your guys' radar, because there is the potential for talks to or negotiations to fall apart, because we're not even in the merger phase right now, and this company is already seeming like it has a little bit of trouble because it's approaching its 2 year deadline. But like I said, I don't want you guys to be scared. I want you guys to, if you guys are invested in this company, THCB, then I want you guys to go to this investor presentation. I want you guys to go to this shareholder meeting. Of course, you don't have to go in person, and then try to see exactly what's going on, whether or not the shareholders are going to end up voting for this extension, which I think is going to be likely, or what's going on there. Now, the second company I wanted to talk about is called Recharge Acquisition Corp. This is a brand new, fresh off the press SPAC company, and I'm talking like literally it came out maybe, sorry, my account went AFK. It came out maybe just a couple of days ago or something like that. And what's going on right now is that they're essentially having their IPO for their SPAC. They haven't announced anything about a merger. This is literally a brand new SPAC that just hit the stock market, trading under ticker symbol RCHG. Now, we're not going to be talking about warrants because, I don't really like getting into that type of stuff. I just like investing in the base company. So right now, this company is just literally just started trading, and it's sitting at $9.75. So I talked to you guys about SPACs before and how they usually sit at $10 before a merger is announced, and that's exactly what this company is going to be doing. Now, like I said, SPACs have 2 years, folks, before they have to merge with a company. So this company, fresh off the press, literally just became a SPAC. It has 2 whole years before any type of price movement can happen. So if you're looking for short-term gains on something like this is definitely not a play that you want to get yourself into, because 2 years is a long time to have to wait. And you can see with a company like THCB, they're literally approaching that 2 year deadline and nothing has happened yet. So you literally have the potential to be waiting 2 years for nothing to happen. So if you are interested in SPACs, what I would do is I would just keep this one on your radar. Yeah, it's a great company to invest in right now, but if you're not really willing to wait 2 years and just have your money sitting there for no reason, I just got 30 ranges, what I need to do, so I'm just going to be chilling on this account now. But like I said, if you don't want your money to just be sitting there for no reason, without really doing anything for you on this recharge stock, then I wouldn't really recommend getting yourself into it. But it's one of those specs that, hey, keep yourself on your keep it on your radar, because you never know what's going to happen in the long term. Now, I do want to say that they're trying to. I read a statement from them that said that they're trying to get into the convenience store market, which is not something I'm really interested in personally. I'm more into the EV space because that's literally red hot right now. But you never know. Maybe in the next 2 years or so, that market would take off, and this company might actually be doing something super important to revolutionize that space. So I just want to give you guys a quick update and then talk about recharge real quick. This one is not super relevant for us in the short term in particular, but somebody asked me to shed some light on it, so I did. But this Tuscan Holdings, or THCB, this is the one that I really want you guys to keep your eyes on this coming week, because I think we're going to have some really nice movement in the very near short term, and it's either going to be really good or really bad depending on what happens at this shareholder meeting. That's pretty much it for this video, guys. If you have any suggestions for me, throw them down in the comment section below. If you liked the video, I'd really appreciate a like, and if you want to see more, then subscribe. I like making these videos for you guys, and I'm going to keep doing it. I really appreciate you guys. Peace out.